Koenderink. I'm from Holland and I live in Scotland, but I work all over the world. I have my own NGO called Orphanage Projects, which is about improving institutional childcare. So I travel to different children's homes anywhere in the world, work alongside caregivers, and analyse the care system and give advice on how to improve the care given to the children.
How long have you been associated with Snehalaya?
Since 2011, and this is my 4th visit now to Snehalaya. I try to come every year, it's not always possible, but yeah, I keep coming back and we keep improving things just little step by step.
From the first time you came to the present day, can you see the advice that you've given in action?
Yes, there are definite major improvements. They're clearly very interested in knowing how things can be done even better. And it's always a gradual system which has its ups and downs and obstacles. And one of the obstacles, for example, is that the main problem we have at the moment, and we've had from the start, is that we need more caregivers. To be able to give the children the care they need, we need more caregivers. And one is that it's very hard to get donations for salaries. People like putting up a building with their name on it, or giving all the children nicer clothes, or anything that you can get a lovely before and after picture of. Whereas with caregivers, that's the the deepest impact you can make on the children's lives is giving them enough caregivers. But it's not something that has a nice before and after image that you can put on your wall to feel good about, which makes it much harder to get people interested in that. The other problem we have with finding caregivers is the fact that the association with commercial sex workers and with HIV puts 2 major stigmas on this place, which makes it hard to find people willing to work here.
What's the number one advice you'd give to a volunteer coming here?
The number one advice, well, first, I think the number one advice has to be that if you want to volunteer with children, don't do short-term volunteering, because that is, it's damaging to the children. If you come for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, they are just getting to know you, just getting to consider you as a friend, and you're pulled away again. And these are children who've already either lost family through death or have been abandoned by family. So they have this feeling already that they are not worth that much and that people reject them. And to them, even though that's not your intention at all, to them this is another abandonment. Their conclusion will be, well, I'm apparently not good enough for you to spend more time with me. So I consider 2 to 3 months the absolute minimum of time to spend in a children's home. If you want to do great work, but you have less time, there are all kinds of, you can build school buildings, or you can help save rainforests, or any kind of that. But if you're directly involved with the children, it does more damage than good if you stay short term. If you want to short term volunteer in a children's home, you could also, if you have expert knowledge, train staff, but don't get involved in the lives of the children for their own protection. You are going there to help, so you don't want to do that kind of damage.